would you like to get updates on Major League Baseball, National Football League, and even NASCAR racing? How about weather, anytime, anywhere? MapQuest navigational assistance, local TV, CNN, restaurant guides and ratings while you travel. All this fun stuff for just $9.99 a month. Come see us at any Southeastern Cellular location for the best deals ever.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boyz Toys. We're still Biloxi, Mississippi, cruising the coast. Really, we're in Gulfport at the Rice Pavilion. A lot of cars showing up. It's Friday morning here in Biloxi. A lot of cars showing up. Cars everywhere. Sit back and relax. We got cars from, this week we got cars from Biloxi. We got them from Texas, Ohio. We got them from everywhere. So sit back, relax. These are cars you've never seen before. Guarantee you're going to like them. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boyz Toys. Tonight, your host Barry Miller will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boyz Toys.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150 grand by using your rewards card only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
Next vehicle, Sylvester Gayton, 1970 Chevrolet Impala. Sylvester, welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Tell me about your car.
Well, it's a 70 Impala. I had it about 6 years. Well, when I bought it, it was just a hub. No engine, nothing. It took me about 2.5 years to get it where it's at now. That's basically it.
Why'd you pick a 70 Impala?
Well, I had two 68 Impalas, and I just wanted to go with something different. And I had a good deal on the hub, on the body, and so I just decided to go with that.
Now, this wasn't in your era, I'm sure.
Nah.
This was an old car when you come around. So you did most of the work yourself on it, or what?
Yes, I did. Engine, all the suspension, everything I did, all but the interior and paint.
Okay, and the interior, you just had someone do?
Yes. Well, it was about swapping deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it took you 2 years to get it to where you wanted it?
Well, actually, it's not exactly what I wanted now. I still have some more ways, a good piece more to go. Matter of fact, after this cruising the coast, it's going back into the paint shop.
Now, what's wrong with this blue paint? It looks pretty good.
Yeah, you got a little rock picks and everything on it, and I just want to go on and catch it before it gets too far.
Now, what size motor and all you have in it?
Small block 400.
Small block. So it actually comes with a 327?
No.
Come with a 400?
400.
So it's got it, and now this is not the SS, but the Impalas, back in the 70s, Impalas was more like a family car and a sporty car, both.
Right.
It served two purposes. The fender skirts and all was on it, or did you sign up with them on it?
They was already on it. Right.
Because some of the time they have one. Most of the panels you've seen with the fender skirts, you've seen a few select like this, but most of them, the station wagons would have the fender skirts on.
Yeah.
We call them the grocery getters.
Right.
You know, the grocery getters would have them. So, besides painting, anything else you want to do?
Besides painting, I guess I want to freshen up under the hood a little bit more. Whereas that's about it.
Now, where are you from?
Amite, Louisiana.
So that's about how far from here?
About 2 hours away, about two and a half hours
So you're
away.
staying here, or you're driving back and
I'm
forth?
staying here.
What do you think about cruising the coast this year?
Oh, I love it. Like I said, I've been in Amite, Louisiana right before Hurricane Katrina. I moved there from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
And I used to come down every year from Dallas. And I was just heard that we didn't have one to cruise last year.
Yeah. We didn't get to come down last year because of Katrina, but it's been growing every year, getting bigger and bigger. Then Katrina slacked it off a little bit, but it's getting back again. A lot of people coming out looking at cars, a lot of things going on. Tell you what, you're looking big. Appreciate you being on the show.
All right, thank you.
Back with Big Boyz Toyz. Best kept secret in Anniston, Alabama. Romine's Annistonian Restaurant, 1709 Noble Street, Anniston, right across Administration Building, has got that country lunch special each and every day, meat and vegetables. Sunday buffet, all you can eat from 11 to 4, only $6.99. They got catfish, they got steaks, they got fried chicken, barbecue. They're the home of the off to the bone barbecue. They got hamburgers, hot dogs, pork chops, you name it, they got it. Specialties in desserts, Black and Forest cake, pecan pie, cheesecake. They got it. They're the #1 location for German cuisine also. Stop by today. Tell them you want some of that great German food Barry Miller sent you by. Bates Food Mart right on Quintard Avenue, right beside China Luck before you go into Anniston. BP dealer for this area. Stop by and see Victor or Danielle Bates today for all of your convenience store needs. They have cigarette specials each and every week. Coke specials, whether it be the 12-pack or the liter, they're always on special at Bates Food Mart. Hey, also you notice he's got just about anything you need in that store. Snacks, cold beer, wines, all kinds of wines, specialty wines. Stop by today, see him, tell him Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, Piggly Wiggly, that's a name you've heard ever since you was a child. I've heard it since I was a child. It's a grocery store above all grocery stores. It has just about anything you want in the Piggly Wiggly stores. Go by the local Piggly Wiggly store in Odenville, Center, Cedar Bluff, Collinsville, and the brand new store down in Asheville, and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by, and you want to see how much money you can save on your grocery bill. They have a meat department and a fresh produce department in each and every store, fresh produce each and every day, and they cut their meat right there on their location. Tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, Russell and Donna Lonclo, right?
That's
I get
correct.
that right? 1966 Olds Cutlass convertible. Russell, welcome to Big Boyz Toyz. What's your name, little man?
Son Matthew.
Matthew. Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, it's a 1966 Cutlass. It's one of about 6,000 that was made for that year. We've owned it, I guess, about the last 5 years. My son and I have been working on it.
What made you pick the Cutlass, the 66?
Well, I was looking for a large size convertible. We're heavily involved in the Lafayette Mardi Gras Association and into parades and so forth. And I wanted a large car that we could kind of ride in parades. He was king. My other son was king for a year. And we just needed something that we could be comfortable and just cruise around.
Right. Now, these are hard to find. Is it hard to find parts and all for it when you need them? Or?
Not really. I've been fortunate. Really hadn't had to do very much to it. It's got about 193,000 original miles. Probably about 95% original. Hadn't had any major problem getting parts.
Now, you putting it back original completely, so you're not modifying any motor or anything?
No, it's got the original motor and transmission.
Now, what size motor's in it?
330 V8 with 2-speed automatic.
Now, have you had to rebuild it, or is it still?
No, it's still perking along.
193,000 miles. It's a good engine if it's held that long. Most people don't want to.
It's good and broke in.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it broke in good. Have you had to redo the interior or anything?
Yeah, redid the interior, all the drivetrain, brakes, and so forth.
Top.
We've gone through all that.
How you like working on it?
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it.
It's a project that, you know, you can get out and work together and have a good time, and You know, it's a street rod, you can add stuff and do this, use a little initiative, but I like them better when they're completely original because you know what's got to go on there and know how it's got to go because you took it off. But a lot of times you'll take one apart and you still can't put it back together. I mean, I've seen people say, well, I got bolts left over. And we didn't have no bolts when we started, so it's got to go in that car somewhere. Anything else you want to do to the car?
Yeah, I want to work on the chrome, get all the chrome redone, change all the rubber accessories into it, and then probably do some body work and repaint it.
Now that's the color it came, right? That's the color it came?
Yeah,
now, what
that's the
color
original color.
that?
Best of my knowledge, it's the original top also, I'm not sure, but it's a light blue, which matches the color of the car.
Now where did you find it at?
Bought it from an individual in Louisiana. He went around collecting all types of different automobiles. He had 43 of them. His wife told him he had to start liquidating his automobiles, and when he got down to the last 15, he died, and that was one of the 15, so I acquired it from his estate there.
Now, where y'all live at?
We live in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Now, what do y'all think about cruising the coast this year?
Love it, love it. We were really looking forward to it. We missed it last year. I'm glad to see all the people rallying behind this event, showing up this year. It really shows some camaraderie.
Yeah, it shows that, you know, the car people care about the people who go Gulfport, Biloxi,
That's
Mississippi.
correct. That's absolutely
Instead
correct.
of just staying away and staying back home, said ain't nothing gonna be there. Well, if everybody done that, wouldn't nobody be here.
Right.
So you've got 4,000 some cars that's here that's supporting, you know, the people here in Biloxi, Mississippi.
We actually drove down here about 6 weeks ago when we found out it was going on to make sure we had accommodations to stay.
Yeah, we've been had ours for about 2.5 to 3 months.
Right.
Just waiting, getting ready. You get to drive it in here, or just you drove it up here?
Yeah, I drove it up there, but that's about all I get.
Oh, out on the road, you get to ride in the back seat.
Yeah.
You tell me driving Miss Daisy or something. Just sit there and just ride. It's fun. Because when you stop and get gas, somebody's gonna go up and ask you about that car. They got to. They can't pass
That's
it
right.
up. Good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show. Appreciate you
Thank
coming up. We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toys.
You know, Christmas is over. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and you want to buy that special piece of jewelry for that special person? Stinson and Howard Fine Jewelers, downtown Oxford, downtown Piedmont, and downtown Heflin is the place you need to go. They have gold, they have white gold, they have silver, they have diamonds, all types of diamonds, any kind of diamond you want, they got it right there. Watch repair, jewelry repair, they even make jewelry. They say if you can draw it, they can make it. Special Harley pieces on sale for Valentine's Day, so stop by Stinson's today, tell them I sent you by.
Mount Cheahaw Harley Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road.
They're your Harley Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith and George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Cheahaw Harley Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes, any type of classic car you could want. He has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call.
Next vehicle, Mike and Denise Tyndall, 1935 Ford, 3-window. Welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Denise, welcome to Big Boy. Tell me about your car, Mike.
What do you want? It's my
Got
car.
a big old motor in it, I know that.
Yeah, it's got a 68 428 Ford Turbojet.
And a bunch of carburetors.
Yeah,
Where you from?
Mineola, Texas.
He didn't drive this one down here.
Yeah, I did.
All the way?
Oh, yeah.
How much gas this thing burn?
It gets about 13 and a half at 70 mile an hour, and it gets about 16 and a half at 95.
Okay, what made you pick this particular car, the 35?
Only 35 over here. The only three-window coupe.
Now, how long did it take you to build the car?
I don't know, maybe 6 months. My son and I built it from the ground up.
What, you run a body shop?
No, we're electricians. We did it in a pole barn out back.
I started to say you must have worked on it every day if you done it in 6 months to make it look that good.
I did. He didn't get a chance to help every day, but yeah.
Now, who picked the color out?
It's kind of a Volkswagen. We started out wanting that little Volkswagen, you know, that new Volkswagen yellow. That's what it started out being. And
yeah, it looks good. The color just stands out at you. I noticed you got Krager mags on it.
If you didn't, only one mag.
If you didn't have Kragers or Keystones when we was teenagers.
That's it.
I was telling a guy earlier when he come up with a van, I said we used to take rally wheels off and throw them in the backyard to put a set of. Right. And nowadays, if you buy a set of 8-inch rallies, 4 of them, you're gonna pay more than you pay for them Keystones.
That's right.
Because I mean, for the Kragers, because everybody is wanting to put cars back original, and they're looking for them rally wheels.
Well, yeah, and they want to look like somebody else.
Now the interior and all, did you do the interior and all in it too, or?
No, I had some local boys there in Mineola that did the interior.
You got a trailer you pull behind it, you just put all your luggage in there and go?
No, we travel light. Whatever we can get in the back, we take with us.
And when did y'all come in, Sunday or?
No, we rode in Wednesday, yeah.
And you'll stay to Sunday and drive back to Texas?
Yeah, we're driving.
How long did it take to drive it?
I think following that Mustang over there about 5.5 hours. So it wasn't much.
Y'all moving here.
Yeah, we don't.
Y'all get from Texas here quick as I got from Alabama here.
We don't drag our feet.
And we're the next state. Took us 5.5 hours. Anything else you want to do to it?
I do something to it every year. I change something, you know, I think next year we may run a hood, we may change the color, whatever I can do out in the barn.
Now, do you have the hood and all for it? You just got it off and you just...
Right, we have a full hood, and then we have this little bonnet, I call it, we run on, kind of hides the radiator and stuff.
So it's actually painted yellow now, it's just if you want to run it? Or
no, it's not yellow yet, but this year we may change the whole color of the car.
How is it when it starts raining on you and you're driving it?
Never had a problem.
Don't hurt that motor lick when the water gets on.
Never. I haven't had any problem with it.
Now, the hideaway handles, I mean, the removable door handles, you did all that yourself?
Yeah.
And you're not a body man, you're an electrician.
That's right.
You ought to open up a body shop too. I believe you can do 2 jobs. Tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle.
It's got nicks and dings in it, but we drive it, we use it.
As a driver,
it's definitely a driver.
Good-looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Appreciate you
coming up.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you: Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. You don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips, his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama, says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. It's time of year when everybody's doing that touch-up on their vehicle, getting ready for next year. Well, I've got the place that has everything you need for any type of body repairs. Rosar Auto Paint Supply has the largest selection of pinstriping and molding in the area. They mix custom paint. They do custom paint matching. They have waxes, buffer pads. I mean everything. They're the largest auto paint distributor in Alabama with auto, industrial, and fleet paints. With 4 locations to serve you in Anniston, Birmingham, Coleman, and Tuscaloosa, there's a Rosar's close by. And with over 100 years of combined sales experience in their sales staff, they are simply the best. Stop by or call today and tell them I sent you by. 1970 Ford Mustang, Alan and Deborah Thompson. Alan, Deborah, welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Tell me about your Mustang.
Well, we bought this thing here a year or so ago from a man that restored it. When we first got married, my wife always wanted a Mustang. We couldn't afford one then. We finally got to the point where we could, so we went out and got her a Mustang.
You know, it's weird. We have to wait
40 years.
40 years to get one.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell people all the time, my son picks them, he said, Dad, you got 2 Corvettes. I said, yeah, I had to wait till I got you grown, quit feeding you to buy one.
Right.
You know, but,
You know, it's cars that we wanted when we were teenagers. And, you know, have you ever thought about the cars that we did have when we was teenagers, what they worth today?
Yes, if I had them, I wouldn't have to work.
No, you could sell them.
Not according to the way they're selling up there in that auction anyway.
Well, you would never believe, back when we was teenagers, that cars would be that valuable.
That's right. That's right.
30 years down the road.
Yeah.
Because
I'd only known.
I've had tons, Chevelles, I've had, you name it, Dusters, Demons. I've had it all. And, you know, this day and time, you can take and sell them and retire.
Yes, sir. You're good.
Because if you bought this and restored just like it is, he took your retirement.
Yes, sir.
Because it's, I tell people all the time, if you ever go to one of these cruise-ins or go to one of these car shows, you'll never meet a stranger. Some of the nicest people, some of the best friends you'll ever make is at a car show cruise-in.
Yes, sir.
This one was bought especially for the cruise. We've got 2 other cars, but we wanted a convertible. Bought it last year, really to bring, and of course we didn't.
You can't get it
I really prefer one with a little more get up and go than this one's got because it's all original and everything. But I'll be down here next year and something to go.
Yeah, but it's original, but they're gonna look at it. These
Yeah.
Mustangs,
Oh, yeah.
convertibles,
Hard to find. They're going to look, you know. And I've got a 75 Stingray, and this year I drove that one because we like riding up the strip, let the top down, eat. Now that one's got to get up and go now.
Yes.
To me, it gets up and go a whole lot better than my old one does. But, you know, it's people you meet here is just remarkable.
Yeah.
people you pull in, somebody's going to ask you about this car and start talking. You've never met this person in your life.
That's right.
But when you leave, you know who they are. And it's just getting to know people like that is the most important part.
Yes.
Besides motor and all you got.
It's a 302 two-barrel, all original cars, all original. Everything on it's forward, automatic, air.
302's got a little pep.
Yeah,
if you
it
need
runs
it.
all right. Yeah.
Now you just drive it to the cruise-ins and all that. Where you from, Texas?
Yes, sir. We're from Indiana, Texas. So
Now where's that near?
It's Tyler.
Tyler, Texas.
We're about 25 miles north of Tyler, about 80 miles east of Dallas.
So you can go either way.
We can boogie either way. It don't matter.
Now, y'all drive it everywhere you go?
Everywhere. If you can't drive it, it ain't worth having.
That's right. But you see a lot of trailers for these people that's got some of these cars they got. If you drive on the road, it costs them as much in gas getting down here as it would to stay for a week because it's the way the gas is and all that.
That's true.
Now, it was restored. What all have y'all done to it? Just cosmetics?
Well, just cosmetic. Try to keep it cleaned up. And, little knick-knack stuff that, if we can find something wrong with it. But the man we bought it from had it pretty much show shape, when we bought it.
Did you find it there in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Because I've talked to people this week. Like I said, your number, 77 in 2.5 days. So I've talked to a lot of cars. And they buy them on eBay. And a lot of them said they buy them on eBay. They'd rather actually buy it close when they go look at it.
Yes.
Because when it's not actually what it was supposed to be when they got it.
We bought this one up in Amarillo. It's like 450 miles from us. But I knew the man and my business, I could get up that way and all. And I went by and looked at it, and I called her and told her, I said, this is it. If we're going to get you a Mustang, this is the one to get.
So you got it for her or she got it for you?
I got it for her.
Ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
You got that
now
right.
I can play with my toys.
Yeah, you look like me. Me looks like me and you are eating pretty good.
That's right.
And
kind of like it.
I cook okay, but I don't cook that good.
No.
I like eating. So mama ain't happy, you ain't happy.
That's right.
Tell you what, to go look at Mustang. Whoever got next year, look me up. I'm gonna be right here.
All right.
I want to see the one you said's got the giddy up and go.
Okay, it'll have it.
Appreciate you coming
Thanks,
up.
sir.
We'll be right back.
Appreciate you.
American Income Tax Service. They have electronic filing. They do individual and business tax filing. They have all the necessary paperwork right there. They do anticipation and refund loans right there at the American Income Tax Services. They have offices in Anniston, Gadsden, Gunnersville, Collinsville, Rainbow City, and Attala. They do all tax services right there in one place. Contact any of the associates of American Income Tax. Tell them you heard their ad on Big Boyz Toys and you'd like them to fill out your taxes.
Triplett Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to stop by. You know, it's hard to find a place that can handle all of your automotive needs in one stop. Well, I've got your answer. Superior Tire and Detail right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston can do it all. They carry Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Firestone tires. They're also the Tire Pro dealer for this area. They also have over 1,000 custom wheels such as American Racing, American Eagle, and Boss. They also have custom accessories such as toolboxes, bed liners, and brush guards. The Detail Shop, they do wash and vac or full detail. This day and time, a person's vehicle is their pride and joy, and when you want to add special accessories to that pride and joy, I know the place you need to go. Cutting Edge Auto Performance on Hammock Drive in Oxford is a one-stop headquarters for all these accessories. They carry JVC, Power Base, and Kenwood, and can order any stereo brand that's out there on the market. They also have performance parts for trucks such as toolboxes, grills, tonneau covers, and bed liners. Window tinting, they're number one in this area on window tinting. They also install remote starts and alarms for all vehicles. Hey, and the great part is professional installation on everything they sell. Stop by their showroom today or call them and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. The next time you plan a special event of any kind and you need portable toilets, hand washing stations, or the holding tanks, Max Vacs here in Oxford, Alabama on Hamrick Drive is the ones you turn to. They operate 24/7 and have several trucks, about 40 of them, and can handle all of your portable sanitation needs from start to finish of your special event. So call Rhonda, Chad, or Randall today at Max Vacs and tell them Barry Miller told you to give them a call. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day. Each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama.
Next vehicle